Puro is pretty much the inspiration for everything I do in my life. South Africa has its own unique challenges: poverty, hunger, and a lack of education, especially in previously disadvantaged communities. It made me believe that the way forward was a local initiative that we could link in with Puro and would show a connection with our international ethics and partnership with the World Land Trust. I took 2 pages worth of scribbled notes to Pascal, and I said to her, "This is my idea, this is what I need. How on earth are we going to make this a reality?"
Anyone's got any small change? We've got a big planting for trees for schools on Monday. Chuck it in the tins, it'll be much appreciated.
The challenges obviously in raising funding is that there's never a lot of money around. I just heard a gentleman speak, Ian Lurtz, of his vision of turning deserts into forests. And I decided to go and approach the Vineyard Hotel, which is a big Puro customer and who has the same ethics as Puro. And they said, yeah, let's do it. Let's go and do a planting.
The living green concept within this hotel is really a passion that is close to me. There are various projects in the hotel that relate to water saving, energy saving and waste minimisation. Susie and Pascal actually are showing us that their passion is truly in the realm of greening, inviting us to be partner with them in acquiring trees and planting them, looking after them, giving something back to the communities.
Many of these children, their main source of food for the day is their lunch at school, and many of the school feeding projects are not self-sustaining. So we saw pretty quickly that although it was great to plant trees, provide shade and make the schools look better, there was a real need for food.
What do we do with a tyre? Cut the side wall of the actual tyre off. We leave the other side on, lay some newspaper or cardboard on the actual ground itself. We're now recycling, because we've used the cardboard and newspaper that was lying in the street as well. So we're not throwing things away. Eventually it's going to end up behind you. So who would like to come and get their hands dirty?
Unless people have personal responsibility and they have a responsibility to looking after the trees, and we've learned that very quickly, the trees don't get looked after and then they die. So in choosing our projects, we have to find people who have some sense of accountability and who will look after the trees.
So we've got the cabbage in the middle, we've got a lettuce over here, we've got a beetroot over here, which is one of the roots.
So they be able to grow together in this space.
Yes. This is enough here to grow to feed your family. So you've got to remember that there's no point in planting this now I'm waiting for 3 months. Every 2 weeks, plant another one, and every week then you've got something more to eat.
Many of them live in shacks and don't have space for a vegetable garden at home. If they have space for one tyre, we can teach them how to do it themselves at home to feed their families.
It's not just about growing food, care of the earth, people, animals, the air and water. If we're not looking after that, we ourselves are not going to survive.
The future for this project is enormous. We're almost creating baby horticulturists in some of them. You can see how inspired they are when they're finished with the day in their dirty hands. We want them to learn to help themselves. We want them to go out and teach other kids how to grow their own veggies.
I think it's absolutely vital that the children from a very early age are educated as to what's actually going on in the world. They're the ones that are going to have to carry on these projects that are started now.